Let's watch a preview of the CBS Schoolbreak special, The War Between the Classes.
If I'm such a bigot, why did I ever go out with you?
I don't know, Adam. I really don't know, and I don't know why I ever went out with you.
What are you staring at? Is that what we're paying you for? Get back to work. Hey, I said get back to work and mind your own business. Amy!
Do you really have to go around bowing to people?
That's what the man said. Believe me, it'll never work. It's just a class exercise. Go with it. Thompson's loving it. He drew blue. Now he's acting like a world-class idiot. Ranks.
Hi.
Hi, Amy. Oh, Miss Sumida. Are you slumming today? Remember, these tables are reserved for the lower classes. Cool it, Justin. Hey, Tanya. Remember, just a class exercise.
Adam, good to see you. I'd like you to open my milk carton for me, if you don't mind. You see, there's just some things us blue folk don't like to do for ourselves.
I'm through with my lunch, Orange. Would you remove my tray, please?
Yes, mine too. Hey, Paul, take it easy, will you? You say something, Rodney? Adam, glad you could make it. You may leave now.
I don't believe you, man. How long are you gonna be Thompson's trash man, huh? It's a game. Everybody knows it. The novelty will soon wear off. They're eating this up. Strutting around, throwing their weight, giving you grief because you're white and they're so-called oppressed minorities. They're gonna use this game to get back at us.
I'm not very hungry, Justin. I'd like you to remove my tray.
Hey, forget you. Game or no game, I am nobody's ghost.
Is there a problem here, Amy?
This green here refuses to obey my orders.
Insubordination. That's going to look real bad on tomorrow's report, Green. It's 10 demerits. Halt, Green. What do you do when leaving the presence of a superior? I think you'll learn that associating with the lower classes is unwise. Now, tomorrow, I suggest you dine with other blues, okay?
Maybe I'd better leave. Wouldn't want you to get in trouble on my account.
The game goes on 24 hours a day. Anyone could see us. You know, people getting extra merits for reporting violators? I mean, we could get in trouble.
Are you serious?
I just want to give the game a chance. I think it'll help me. I mean, if we play by the rules, Carol and I could get promoted to blue like you. Might even help our grade.
Hi, Jesse, Carol. Amy, can I talk to you a minute?
Sure.
Amy, Adam's only an orange.
I can't believe you. See you later. Bye. Bye.
This whole thing is so bizarre.
Adam, I'm sorry about what happened today. Maybe I shouldn't have made Justin clear my tray. But he gets me so angry sometimes. He just gets me so mad.
It's the game. I mean, sure, there's a lot of bigots. But I'm not that way. And you're not that way.
We'll return with a CBS Schoolbreak special after these messages. And now, back to the CBS Schoolbreak special.
Adam Tarcher, Orange. This Orange is accused of secretly initiating a meeting with the Blue. He and Amy Sumida were reported seen in his car yesterday parked on Birch Street. Fine is $10.
But that's half my money. Oranges were only given $20.
Breaking the law's expensive. I hope you learned your lesson. Amy Sumida? You're advised not to be susceptible to this kind of thing. Your fine has been suspended since this is only your first offense.
It's not fair. The Oranges don't have a chance. Why should I, or any of the rest of us, play this game as Oranges just on the luck of the draw?
But Adam, life is the luck of the draw.
It's like a baby born in a ghetto. I mean, what choice does he have?
But I'm not responsible for that. It's not my fault that anyone is born in a ghetto.
And it's not my fault you drew an orange.
Okay, take out paper and pencil. We are going to have a little quiz. And for $25, you may be excused from the quiz and leave the room.
Never mind that. Let's get this done.
Hi.
I think I'll finish this later.
You think it's safe to talk here?
Unless Tina's a G4. So how are you?
Oh, I had a great day. I lost my position on the team.
Adam, why?
Talk about being prejudiced. Coach has this idea that in sports, black is always better. So my soul brother Thompson got it. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Whites have always gotten ahead because of their color. And now, I'm getting a dose of the same medicine.
I wasn't thinking that.
Since when have whites had it in for everyone? Seems to me Orientals have always done okay.
My father was a little boy when World War II started. A lot of people were scared to death that every Japanese living here was a spy or saboteur. The government hauled them all off to the desert and put them in camps. 100,000 Japanese Americans. Americans, Adam. My father grew up behind barbed wire just because he was Japanese.
I'm sorry that happened. But that's history, Amy. When have you personally, ever been made to suffer?
In little ways, but all the time. Like with Justin. Sure, Amy smiles a lot. Amy's everybody's friend. But inside, I'm always on guard. I live behind a mask, Adam. Is it me you like, or is it my mask? All the little jokes, all the names. Sometimes I feel so weird and so ugly. I never let anyone know what I'm really like. This is hard to admit, Adam. But sometimes I wish I were white.
I'd never want that.
Get going.
Mrs. Tanya called me today. She wants to hire me to do her gardening.
Really, that's great.
She said she asked you to have me call her.
I'm sorry, Papa. I guess I forgot.
In light of this individual's repeated disregard for authority, it is recommended that he be severely fined and be immediately demoted to orange status. You shall pay a fine of $50.
I don't have $50.
Then you may substitute 1 week of detention. Surrender your green band. Guess I'd expect that from a Rang. Jesse Vaquero Green, please rise. You have been cited for exemplary behavior. It is hereby recommended that you be promoted to blue status and that you enjoy all ranks and privileges accorded that class. All blues in favor, please raise your hand. Congratulations, Mr. Vaquero. Please move forward into the blues.
Welcome to the country club, my man.
Hey, you two, over here.
Sorry we're late, Coach. It won't happen again.
Sorry's not good enough. What's the story?
We're staying in detention for no reason.
Oh, yeah, right. You poor misunderstood kids. You put on detention for nothing. Well, I don't tolerate mispractice for any reason. You're both suspended for 1 game.
Give us a chance, will you?
I don't even want to see your faces till next Monday.
Coach, you got to listen. Talk to Moore. He'll tell you detention is all part of the screwy color games.
Archer, I don't want to hear another word from you.
It's not right, Coach. Molnar's gone over the edge. And my friends are being kicked off the team.
Get off my coat.
Raynr time.
Look, they call us Rangs, right? So let's act the way they expect us to. What does that mean? It means let's do something.
What'd you have in mind, brother?
I say Thompson's car could use a good 5-minute paint job.
Wait a minute, why don't you just calm down?
Why don't you take a walk?
I say let's do it. You're crazy.
No, I'm not crazy. I'm just good and mad.
Orange is beautiful, baby.
Orange is beautiful!
We'll return with a CBS Schoolbreak special after these messages. And now, back to the CBS Schoolbreak special.
I didn't expect it to go this far, Peter. I've gotten complaints from parents, too.
I expected complaints.
Oh, and did you expect violence and vandalism?
When you change people's value systems, John, things are bound to happen. Look, take a look. 2 whites, a black, and an Hispanic. But they have one thing in common, John. Orange armbands.
I'm sorry, Peter. I can't condone any more violence or damage to property. I want you to find out who did this. And I also want you or your class to raise enough money to repair the damages. And if there's one more incident, Peter, the game is over.
I dropped Molnar's class today.
Why?
The game. It's messed up everything. My grades are suffering. I've been suspended from the team. You and me.
All right. Quit. Just don't think that solves anything.
Amy, I'm not trying to solve anything. I'm just trying to put my life back to where it was before this stupid game.
What's it gonna be like for everyone else? When the game's over, does everything go back to the way it was before? So maybe there won't be any more blues or greens or oranges. But there will always be blacks and whites and browns and yellows. And maybe, just maybe, you'll see how someone feels who isn't as lucky as you are.
You know, I really don't care.
You're blind.
All right then, I'm blind. But I won't take personal responsibility for all the injustice in the world, Amy. I never owned a slave. And I never called anyone a nigger, or a spick, or a chink.
Did you pay Paul Thompson's car?
No, I didn't.
But you know who did, don't you? And you're going to protect him because you feel you have to. What you're doing, Adam, is the same thing kids do in the ghetto. What you feel, that's what they live with. Only they can't quit. They have to go through life butting their heads against people like you who won't open their eyes and see the other side.
If I'm such a bigot, why did I ever go out with you?
I don't know, Adam. I really don't know, and I don't know why I ever went out with you.
What are you staring at? Is that what we're paying you for? Get back to work. Hey, I said get back to work and mind your own business. Amy!
This is my business, son.
Mr. Sumida.
Emiko, please get in. Why did you tell your young man who I was? Were you ashamed that I'm working for Mrs. Thatcher?
Papa, don't say that. How could I ever be ashamed of you?
I'm not sure. Unless you're ashamed of being Japanese. If you feel bad about who you are, maybe you're taking part in the prejudice that makes you feel that way.
Get Paul and the others. You're gonna love this.
What do you think you're doing? We're protesting the rules discriminating against greens and oranges.
Oh, yeah? Say as who?
This is a peaceful demonstration, Paul.
It's time this game ended.
We're here to demand our rights.
And what if we don't want the game to end?
Then play it yourself.
Whoa, way to go. Come on, let's get in there, man. It's not my fight anymore.
Everybody stop!
For I have been to the mountaintop
and I have seen the promised land. Now is the time to make real the promise of democracy. Now is the time.
Now is the time to make real the promises of democracy. Now is the time to rise from the dark and desolate valley of segregation to the sunlit path of racial justice. Now is the time.
We'll return with a CBS Schoolbreak special after these messages. And now, back to the CBS Schoolbreak special.